Spiders truly are cracked at Minecraft. Hello everyone, my name is Darjane, or Tommy, and welcome back to Through the Years. It's been a little bit of a bit since we've been on this world, and I have an okay reason why. Basically, the last record, you might notice a quick something, mainly being I have way more arrows now, and that this is different. Basically, the last recording, what I was meant to do is create this little lift, and you might be able to guess what we did. But what we were meant to do this episode, which was my previous recording, was turn this into what it is now, which is a skeleton farm. We're like here, and then the skeletons all funnel down there, and well, we get loads and loads of arrows. Unfortunately, and luckily for us, I'm not sure if you can tell, but we're using a new microphone. So luckily for us, we don't need to face this problem anymore, but the last episode was meant to be the last time... No, correction. The episode that I was meant to record, where we built this lift and did this skeleton farm, was meant to be the last time I used my phone as a microphone, because it's unreliable. It can turn off, and if it turns off in the Through the Years recording, basically, it turned off in a Through the Years recording about 5 minutes in, and I didn't notice. So, yeah. If you want to see audioless, sped up version of me building these things, let me know and I'll edit that together and throw it up. But for now, we have this. We're just going to press on with this episode as if it's just the natural continuation. So, you might have noticed in the top left hand corner we have jumped up quite a few versions, and there is quite a lot of stuff to get into. Loads and loads of new stuff added. So without any further ado, let's get into that, shall we? So we begin at Java Edition Beta 1.0, and from this point forth I'll be taking the reads directly from the Minecraft wiki instead of making my own little document thing. It just looks better. We begin at Beta 1.0, the next step up from where we previously were. Some gameplay changes. So whenever we hover over an item, it now displays the name, tooltips, server-wide inventory. It's good stuff. Capes were added in this version. Only the Mojang cape existed, other capes were supported. Handful of splash screens. If you want to pause at any point in the video and just read in depth what's been added, feel free to do so, or you could just go over to the Minecraft wiki. Blocks, chests. If you move too far away from a chest or have it blow up, it now closes that inventory screen. Leaves decay again, huzzah. No longer need to do some awesome to get those to go away. Eggs can be thrown, and throwing an egg has a small chance of spawning a chicken. Removed the armor outlines from the armor slots in the inventory. Players can't store items in the crafting fields anymore. Some multiplayer changes. Capitalization, I think that is. And excluding the festive ones, only splash screen shown in Beta 1.0 is the finally beta splash screen. Now let's move on to Beta 1.1. There were 2 capes added. During Christmas Eve to Boxing Day, you received a Christmas-themed cape, temporary, only for the players who played in that time period, and those who played during New Year's Eve received a purple cape with an 11 to celebrate the closing year. I believe that cape is no longer on any accounts. A couple of changes and a few bug fixes. Nothing too notable. Then we get to the very big update that is beta 1.2. This added loads and is, you'll see. So, you see here, additions. There's already quite a lot of stuff. Lots and lots of the groundwork for loads of modern things were laid out in this update. So we've got cakes, we've got dispensers, lapis, note blocks, sandstone, spruce, different kinds of trees, and every kind of wool. Brown wool is currently only obtainable with external programs, so can't use that. There are bones now, so our skeleton spawner is going to drop bones along with arrows. There's bone meal, there's cocoa beans, there's ink sac, charcoal. All of the dyes have been added, there's sugar, grayscale sheep variants have been added. They dropped the correspondingly coloured wool, squids were added. They drop ink sacs, they can be milked. We're going to have to test that. There is a new taiga biome and a new birch forest biome. Cactuses can now be smelted into green dye. Flowers can be crafted into yellow dye. The furnace texture has changed. Reeds are now called sugarcane. Rose can now be used to make a red dye. Spawners now show a rotating mob of the one they spawn in single player. White wool can now be dyed, and a workbench is now known as a crafting table. Tools made of wood, stone, iron, and diamond have increased durability. Gold tools can mine blocks like stone and wood much quicker than diamond. Wheat seeds are now harvested more often when ploughing grass blocks. Sheep can now be dyed. Skeletons drop bones. Spiders climb walls, so they're even more cracked than before. Iron, diamond, and coal are found in larger amounts, so we're going to get more of that. Or the ability to take screenshots has been added. And the fast render mod is added in, along with all of the bug fixes and all of that. So there have you a very basic rundown of all of the stuff that was added. Lots and lots of new stuff, lots of new possibilities. Most particularly excited for those dispensers and dyed wool. Very exciting. For now, take a look, see, we've got plenty of cobblestone and even some moss cobblestone. Very, very valuable block. And very, very lucky that I have as much of it as I do. Loads of dirt, plenty of wood, plenty of wool, bit of obsidian. Okay, so let's begin this episode good and proper by creating a second floor and semi-proper roof to the barrel, shall we? And just with that, we now have a second floor to the barrel. First floor, lots of storage and stuff. We won't get chests in here until beta 1.8, because that is what... Oh. You fool. You may be able to climb walls, but you know what you can't do? Dodge a bow and arrow flying at your face. Got 8 eyes and he doesn't know how to look to turn away. To dodge. What a fool. What a fool, I say. I have an idea for the castle. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. I have an idea for the castle. And this could end up being really cool. Give me bar, just cool. A little bit of lag. Bit of lag. I say we put in some farms or like animal pens in here and stuff. So we can't breed animals. There's not really much point holding chickens, cows, sheep, pigs. We could reserve some for when we can breed animals, but yeah, maybe. It's gonna be a process to get animals in there, but when we can, we would already have 2 of every animal reserved. So who knows? It might be worth it. It might not be. Who knows? So let's get some fences, and let's get some sheep captured. So I'm gonna sneeze again. Watch, or listen rather. I sneezed again. Now you might be wondering, why the no. Spiders are truly cracked at this game. Alright, here we go. Alright, come on then. Come on, son. Landed a good hit. There we go. Ooh. Our first bone. What I want to do is I want to go out and I want to get some snow. I want to get some birch wood. I want to get some spruce wood and all that good stuff. So, I'm going to grab a handful of boats, a bit of food. We're going to cook up a bit of food, and I'll be with you when I'm prepared to go on an adventure. And an adventure we will go upon. See you in a bit, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else inside and out. Let us embody the Baggins, because we're going on an adventure. We've not been this way that much, so this way we'll go. It's gonna be a long trip filled with peril, struggles, and everything. I'll come back to you when something interesting happens, or if I find something new. Oh my goodness. Would you look at that? Absolutely massive lake. So many ideas. Any of these birch trees? No? Well, by the looks of it, this is all still... Oh, wait. There are some over there. Excellent. We found some. Birch, at least. Brilliant. We got some birch wood, which means these are new chunks. Oh, let's gather some birch wood. Brilliant. Of course, I'll be wanting some birch saplings. I believe we can get saplings. If we can't, I believe the leaves in that we mined previous. No, these are just dropping oak. Right. I believe the leaves that we previously broke, so any floating leaves now, will remain. So I'll leave those as a bit of a testament to age. There's lots and lots of birchwood here. Birchwood is not, it's not a particularly pretty looking block, but hey, it's unique. Mushrooms. I believe these are our first mushrooms. I could be mistaken, and I probably am. But I believe it's our first time grabbing mushrooms. Very nice. Watch this. Oh, 2 rose red. 2 wonderful bits of rose red dye. And there's a red sheep. Oh, we have red wool. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, goodness me. I've decided to come home a lot earlier than initially planned. I've got birch wood, I got what I went out to get. Or at least one of the things I went out to get. So I don't really need to be out there any longer. Got some bone, got some extra bones, some more string, sulfur, and an idea. I'm going to step away from the note blocks before that is the only thing we do today. Yes, thank you, Gal. I am handling the dead remains of your once living relative. Okay, well I understand that your relatives are dead, but that was a bit rude interrupting me like that. Right, where is he? Where is he? Come on. Show yourself. I know it wasn't you two over there. There you are. Right, you made a mistake, mate. Hey, you know what I feel like doing right now? I feel like doing a little bit of a building. A little bit of a building time-lapse. And, getting that castle built. At least a cobblestone frame of how it's going to look. So let's go do that, shall we? Look at that. Have you ever seen... Oh dear. Well, I see death right there. That is death waiting to claim me with a bow and arrow. He's wanting to... Or she. I don't... Or they. I'm not here to judge or anything. Either way. They're dead now. So it doesn't matter. It didn't really matter how they identified. They're now dead, so ha.
Right, so I hope that wasn't too strange. As per usual, it has been about a day or two, and I have actually completely forgotten what I was going to do. So, as of right now, just like completely disregard everything I have said prior. Because I have some wonderful ideas on what I want to do. First idea is stopping these from getting trampled and all that, because it is quite annoying to have to re-fertilize this land decently early. And by that I mean I've not been awake for very long. So, if I do sound a little bit tired, because I am, you may notice in between clips I have built up the rest of the castle, mined out the cobblestone, and I'm currently growing grass all the way up there. Floor is now completely wood, and I plan on putting a ladder up there. This, I think, will be our main base of operations for now. With the addition of dispensers, I have a pretty neat idea. Just need to do a little bit of experimenting to see if that idea would work. So let's craft up like a button or a lever or some something like that. And the dispenser, and let's get experimenting, shall we? So here we have a dispenser, and now we have a creeper. Dropped himself a bit of sulfur. Lovely, lovely. If I put an arrow in this. Okay. So, I cannot pick up the arrows that the dispenser fires. Very, very interesting. What about food? Dispenses it like a regular old item. Okay. There is experimenting what needs to be done, but I think these could be cool as little food dispensers. So I'll have like a row going along here. A row of dispensers, so I need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 total, so we need 6 more. And then we get some double chests above them. Chests above them. And we just fill these up with food and then pull a lever. And then it just dispenses food. We'll make little dispensing stations for like food, armor, weapons, and that kind of stuff. Might even do some bulk blocks. No. So it's probably best for like non-stackable things, so like putting some pork in here. And then instead of needing to like go into a chest, grab pork from all the way up here, take it, drag it, and so on, we can just go bam, pork. And we've just got it, and then we can eat it. He needs to die. There we go. So we have the plan. I'm gonna make a bunch of dispensers, which is going to be really fun. And I shall... Oh, can I still activate if they're on a block? I can, and if that's a pressure plate... So that wouldn't power it. What if we put a piece of redstone there? Would that power it? And then we place this redstone on top of that, and then that. So the redstone gets powered. But it doesn't power the block. So then what if I were to place redstone there, on top of that? Would that then power it? That doesn't get powered. Do we have redstone torches? We do. Right. That works. Kind of. So then what if I were to place that there. I want to make it so when you step on the pressure plate, the food gets dispensed. Just put some dirt items in here as well. Sticks, dirt, bit of redstone. Go on then. Some wool as well. Yeah, go on then. Right. So, need to power this block with this. So, what if I come down here, like so, break that, place, okay, but then what if I placed another redstone torch there? Should be powered off, wouldn't it? And we're back to it. doing it when it's off. So back to that. That works. But it fires twice, and I only wanted to fire once per step. So how do I make it only fire once? I don't think there is a way of getting this to fire just once. So I guess it's just gonna have to be twice. Right, so I'm gonna build up a few of these and talk to you in a bit. And we have each and every single one of the basic machines installed. So we can walk on a pressure plate, put in some just the test items. We'll only get 2 things from that. I guess things from that. We'll only get items from the one we step on. I'll put some things we've got bulk of. Put blocks we've got bulk of in here. And just mark them with like, that's cobblestone, that's dirt, wood, etc. I might decorate this a little more with these slabs off camera. Right now I believe we can move on to the next project, or project area, because where I am right now would provide an absolutely dreadful place to do what I want to do. What I want to do is a passive mob farm, and at the moment, if I were to build one now, it would only work at night. And I want this to work just constantly. So it'll be an area that we can travel to, that we can AFK at, and get plenty of sheep all in one area, plenty of cows and pigs and all that good stuff. And I think I know how they work. Keyword being think. So in the next few episodes, I guess you'll be going on a journey with me to discover if we can build up a passive mob farm, and if we can't, well, it'll be back to the drawing board for us. I think out in the ocean over here is a pretty decent place to put a passive mob farm, because there is little spawning spaces for them to go if we stand in the middle. It'll be even better at night time, but for now I think just spawning them over there will do. So in between episodes I'll like make a platform out in the ocean and get very basic prep work done, and then we can, in the next episode, begin construction on that. But for now, I think that is where we're going to wrap this up. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, you can subscribe. If you really enjoyed it, you can ring the bell, as they say. And as always, as I say, until next we meet again, TTFN.